Many of us, as we're gathered here today, think of our personal relationship with Ken Starr. I think everybody in the room has known him to some degree or another. And as I said to a friend just last night, I said, anyone who has known Ken during these past 5, 10, 20 years, each year we get to think more and more highly of him. The more you know him, the more highly you think of him.
It was John Locke who gave a bouquet to Baptists for fighting the cause of religious freedom and really freedom of the mind, which is so important in the academic world. It's really freedom of conscience. It is a profound respect for the dignity of each human being. The freedom of religion, both not simply to believe but to act, is entirely consistent with human flourishing, and the failure to provide a regime of religious liberty results in human impoverishment. No one is to be above the law, and why is that? Because each person has his or her bedrock freedoms, and those bedrock freedoms must be respected even by governmental authority. When one turns to the First Amendment, one sees religious liberty lifted up as the first of the first freedoms. What is beautiful about RFRA, the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, is that Congress has spoken with enormous unanimity and supported by President Clinton, saying, government, please respect these religious views. No matter how important the public policy is, it's got to be a policy of the very highest order. The Supreme Court is more frequently than not the friend of religious liberty. I've always been a person of faith, fallen though I am. As James says in chapter 3, we stumble in so many ways. But I've always cared deeply about faith and the ability of all persons to live out their lives consistent with their faith journey.
We have learned to our sorrow of the woe that befalls us as a country when rules are flouted and process is torn asunder. We see what happens when a system of ordered liberty is compromised, and the injury is to the entire body politic.
But these fundamental values and premises are under assault. We need to recapture the goodness of America and articulate it.
When the book is written on the great baby boomer generation, as it passes from this mortal coil perhaps 40 or 50 years from now, that generation's book will be hard-pressed to find a more nobler or more honorable man than Ken Starr.